your body, feel the rhythm tonight. Dance with me under the island lights. We keep it grooving, we keep it alive. Afrobeat energy, we gonna vibe. Yeah, wine it, let's go.
Regina Daniels have achieved her plans of getting married to Ned Nwoko in the first place. Like, she actually had this planned out, and now everything is playing out. She have achieved the reason why she married Ned Nwoko. It is very obvious that Regina Daniels' marriage with Ned Nwoko has finally come to an end. And with the recent move she made yesterday, about purchasing a new house, then one can say that there might not be any option of the two of them coming back together again. I am so happy for her, because there is nothing as tough as domestic violence. Like, I wouldn't advise any girl, I wouldn't even advise my child to go back to a man that that beats her up. Yes, she made a very big move about purchasing that house, and I would really say whoever it is that is advising her is really advising her very well, or should I say she's actually very sensible. At first, when I saw video of her after this her marriage saga with her husband, when I saw video of her and her siblings in a private jet, they claimed that she hired that jet with $10,000, and in my mind I was like, what? In my mind I was saying, the mother, even if maybe her sense, she's still a child. Even though she's a married woman, she's a mom of two, but she's still a child. That girl is still in her 20s. In my mind I was like, is it that the mother doesn't advise her? Because you married a very, very wealthy man, and you were able to save up something from that marriage, and coming out from that marriage, you are trying to prove a point to the man that you can live without him. Without him, life can still go on. And in your to the best of your knowledge, you felt the right way to do that is by comparing strength, proving to the man, spending money to prove to the man that you can do without him, forgetting that you and Regina Daniels and Ned Nwoko, in terms of wealth, they cannot even be compared, because who is Regina Daniels to want to compare or rub shoulder with Ned Nwoko? Is she forgetting this man is a politician, and whatever she thinks she has, that money she thinks she has, she wants to flaunt and pepper the man? She even got it through the man, because if we say it is from the movie Regina Daniels is doing, these are Nollywood movie that she saved up, or that she saved up to that amount to buy a house in Lekki. We'll be telling ourselves lies, because how many actors and actresses have been able to afford that kind of a house in Lekki? Now, which role self Regina Daniels they act for film? I've not really seen Regina Daniels, and I've not really seen that very big movie she does, to give her that kind of amount. So we all know that every money she made, every money she have gotten is because of the husband's social status. The husband have a contact. I'm very, very sure even the kids Regina Daniel gave birth to, the husband's colleague that will come and visit, they will give her huge amount of money. They will be coming to visit her, in a wine Igbo baby visit. They will be giving her dollars. The husband's friend will be dashing her money. So even the money itself is not really just from the husband, because the money she got not really from the husband, but from the husband's friends, because I'm very sure when they see her, they can just dash her money. And these senators, if they want dash money, go be in naira, they will dash in dollar. 10,000 naira to them is nothing. They can just close and dash Regina Daniel 10,000 naira, because her marriage with the husband, with Ned Nwoko, have already given her a kind of a social standard. People will be very, very conscious of the kind of amount to give her, so it doesn't appear as an insult, or as senator's wife trying to improve what points. Baby girl, if you have saved enough money from that marriage, the best thing any sensible person would have done was to go and buy a house, make investment. And I'm very happy that after the castigation from that her playing stuff, maybe she read comments. Then I was so happy when I saw a video of her, of the house. I was so happy. I said, oh, maybe she actually had that in mind, or it could be that maybe the comment of people under her post was what made her rethink. She's very right, because if she keep on spending that money like that, 10,000 naira, hire private jets, do this, spend money for this just unnecessarily, before you know it, every money she have saved up from that marriage, within the twinkle of an eye, she'll start looking for the money. In fact, she'll feel as if maybe someone robbed her, but no, because she didn't put it into a good use. Now she bought a house. I saw the caption of the house. She said, "In my house, I am a queen." That she needed a roof over her head, and she bought a house. That was so nice of her. That was so thoughtful of her. That even if at last she and Ned nwoko decide to reconcile, she already have a house in her name. That was a very bold move. She already have a house in her name. The man will not go and take it back. Ever since this their marriage saga, Rita Edochie, who is the mom of Regina Daniels, she has been so silent. She went off social media because we all know that a lot of people have been dragging her. She has been so quiet about the whole thing, and I'm sure she has been making silent move, because which mother would just fold their hands and not talk? I'm very sure she has been making silence move, because with the way people have been dragging her, she kuma get tough skin. So I'm not sure the dragging will actually even touch her safe. So I'm so happy for Regina Daniels. That girl, she really looked like a child, but I would say that she's a child in an old woman's body, or should I say a child that has the brain of an old woman. She has wisdom. You can't go into that marriage with the domestic violence and everything, which means, as in, what I've played out now is giving me the idea that, see, all through this period they've been the domestic violence in that marriage, but she has been bearing it because there is something she wanted to achieve. She has a target, saving money and everything. So she actually beared it until she saved enough money. She felt that, oh, this money will be enough for me to start a life, buy a house, do this, do that, solve my family's problem. Then she alighted. She gets sense. Like, I give it up. I give it up for her. If a young, for me, I believe, I think that any young girl that would want to marry an old man of that age, the man should have something to present. And it should be that the girl, say after that marriage, if he crash today, you go benefit something. So that girl, people have been abusing her. Oh, she married an old man, she married an old man. The sweet thing is that if you look at Regina Daniels today, you will not even know that she's a mother. Like, aside the fact that we all know her all over social media, people know her, she's a public figure. We all know her marriage with Ned nwoko, and we all know that she's a mother. But do you know that if that girl should remove her clothes, if you look at her tummy, you won't even believe that she has given birth before. She has that flawless tummy. So if she will really want to get married again in future, she will get married. She's a young woman, she's beautiful, her body is still penging. So she have achieved whatever in that marriage. She have achieved wealth, fame, and everything. The money she have got in that marriage is enough for her to start a life. And any man who really want marry am before go still come marry am, because she's a young girl. If women wey don born how many children sef wey don mature in age, if they can divorce and come out, and another man will still marry them, how much more Regina Daniels? I am very, very sure that marriage already have taught her a lesson that money is not everything, and that all that glitters is not good. Because the way the thing was glittering, money, she felt money was happiness and everything. She have entered the marriage and seen that money is not everything. Because from beginning she wanted to conceal that. The way they will come to social media and use money, flash money, show happiness, post picture of them together and tag it, oh, my sweet husband, my this, my that. She have learned a lot of lessons in this marriage, and I'm very sure that in any young marriage she will go into, the lessons she have learned in this marriage will help her, will guide her, so that she will know that there is nothing like an humble beginning. But I'm very happy that she came out with something. Yes, she came out with something. I wish her good luck. I wish her good luck in whatever she wants to do. My prayer is that make she no go back to that marriage again. No. Even if the man decides he want to have take care of the two children, because I noticed there is a pattern with Ned nwoko. Any woman he divorces, if you watch even his previous marriage, any woman he divorces, there is a way that he makes them, as in he does not allow the woman to go with the children. Like, he has the same character with FFK. They will not allow the woman to go with the children. So for me, Regina Daniel is still young. Let her not carry the burden of wanting to come and fight or shoulder the children. As long as Ned nwoko will allow her to come and be visiting the children whenever she wants to, then she should move on with her life. Visit the children, let the man carry the burden of taking care of the children, school runs and everything, so that she will have that chance, that she will have the